Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today it's been a while since I've done something on Air Hauler 2, so I thought I'd give you an update on Magnum K.I.w.i, our Hawaiian based company that we've got running here at the moment, and that includes how we, and excuse the pun, have flown past the $1 million mark. So here we are in Air Hauler 2 right here in front of us. I do recommend you view this video in full screen, otherwise sometimes the writing can be a little bit hard to read. But anyway, if we jump up into our fleet tab right here, the first thing I just want to talk about is the fact that I've imported the Just Flight Arrow into Air Hauler 2. I've gone ahead and got the done the type rating on it, so I now have access to fly it. And I've actually gone ahead and rented a Piper Arrow just so I can do some cool flying around the main island here, or Oahu here in Hawaii. So let's go and check out the paint scheme that one of our community members, John, has put together. Alright, check out this little beauty here, everybody, in Kiwi Air colours. The Just Flight Piper Arrow 28R right here. Quality sign writing on the side there. We of course got our obligatory sign the waiver and hop on board. Got to make sure that we cover the company, because although we've got a bit of money in the bank now, we do not want to waste that on court fees. So sign the waiver. I mean, we do have a great track record. 30% of people get there safely, and although people will be happy with that, we still want them to sign the waiver. We've got the new logo there right on the vertical stabilizer. Beautiful. Look at that guy. What a champion. Anyway, there's a little bit of surface rust around here, but just ignore that. There's no problem at all. And as always, your safety is our 29th priority. No problem at all. And you might look at that on the side there and say, maximum 8 passengers. What? This can only take 3 passengers. Well, it's all about efficiency, everybody. Let's pop inside and take a look. So what you can actually do, you can get a passenger in there. If you haven't got a co-pilot, you can fit 3 along the back seat, right, or the back seats right here. 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4. Another, let's just cruise around here. Another 2 or 3 on the ground back there, and at least another 1 or 2 up in the hat rack right there. So plenty of room for all your passengers here in the Piper Arrow. A couple other little features here. We've got the beautiful star there on the instrument panel. We've got the little symbol here just to let us know how fast we should be going, so we want to really crack it right up there and hit the smiley face, and then everyone's happy. We get there nice and fast. And just for our pilots are a little bit of inexperienced, so we've got the clouds and the sun there just so you know which way's up and which way's down. Kind of important. So yeah, there you go, the beautiful oh yeah, always a reminder, hold on tight, very, very important. But anyway, there goes the beautiful paint job for Magnum K.I.w.i here in Hawaii. All right, time to take a look at the rest of the company. And like I said, I haven't really played Air Hauler 2 all that much recently. But the good thing about Air Hauler 2 is that if you do set up some AI pilots in the right manner, you can guarantee the fact that your company, I should say, won't go bankrupt, and in fact can make quite a bit of money for you. And that's one of the aspects of Air Hauler 2 I do like, is the management side of it. So let's go up to company finance and see where we sit right here. We're now at $1.3 million. And like I said, I've really done not much flying at all at the moment. Over the last sort of month or so, a couple months probably even. You can see that every month I do have a certain amount of fixed costs that I've got to make sure I cover. And the way that I've gone ahead and covered those is setting up some passenger routes, some scheduled passenger routes, which is another aspect that not many other sort of programs like this do. So all you got to do is set up enough passenger routes that generate enough income I should say, to cover your base costs right here. So overhead is 52 grand. As long as I've got that coming in every month, I am sweet as kinners. So let's take a look right here. You can see right here as the income has increased, expenditure's gone down a little bit because we're now renting or leasing the Piper Arrow as opposed to the Beechcraft King Air, which we did. But if we go into company info, look at this. From just sitting back, letting my AI pilots do the job, they've got my passenger reputation right up to 97.58. There you can see it's just absolutely taken off right there. And our overall reputation is now up to 65. Now that's been brought down because our cargo reputation's low, because I haven't done many cargo flights at all, and also mission reputation's down also. So I really need to do some flying of my own, or set up some cargo flights for my AI, but that's a little bit more manual, a little bit more of a manual process right there. If we go ahead and now check out these passenger routes that we have set up. So As you can see, there's some actually being flown right now, and I set up the Cessna 208, and that's what my AI pilots are flying at the moment. In fact, my one AI pilot, who is Anthony Rice right here, and in fact, he's gone ahead and got promoted a couple of times, so we'll go and check out his profile very soon. But if we go through and look at the detail, look down the bottom here, and I talked about this in my passenger routes video. You've got to set this up and try to get the maximum amount out of all of your flights that you fly by adjusting the price, adjusting a few sort of components of your flights just to try to maximize that revenue. Now, as you fly them over and over again, your reputation increases and more people will fly with you. And this is a good example right here. We started off at just 4 passengers. This flight had a demand of 4 passengers, but at the moment we're now at 9. So we've got full capacity right there. And if you flick through, you'll see a very similar story. We were started low down here, but it's gone ahead and increased up to the maximum capacity of 9 passengers. Or some of these have actually gone down a little bit here, I see. So I might need to do a little bit work on those. But as you can see, many of these flights started at 50% or less capacity, and they've just increased up to full capacity, which means I'm earning the maximum amount of maximum amount of income. So here goes an example. I just pulled up this particular flight here, which is PHDH to PHKO, and at max 100% utilization is 9 passengers, which if we look down here, it's 9. So I'm getting $3,600 income per flight. So that's really, really nice. So that just flies over and over again. 5 days a week I've got this set up, so I'm giving good old Anthony a rest on the weekends. But you could actually fly this aircraft 24 hours a day if you wanted to hire another pilot. But I've kept it realistic, just flying them 5 days. In fact, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Actually, I'm flying them 7 days a week. What am I talking about? I'm a terrible employer. Anyway, Anthony, harden up. Let's go and check out his profile anyway. Okay, here we are in Anthony's profile, and he's actually been promoted up to senior captain right now, and as you can see, he's halfway along to the next rank. That gives him an increased maximum takeoff weight that he's able to fly with. He's got an annual salary of just $10,000. It's not a heck of a lot when you look at... that's basically 3 flights. We cover his monthly salary, so it's a good effort. He's done 345 jobs, cargo jobs, and 475 passenger flights. Look at all the aircraft he can fly. If we take a look at... no, don't fire him. What am I doing, Mace? Skill assignment. If we have a look at this, he does have a number of things here that do help us around passenger ops, particularly faster passenger boarding. Because remember, he's got 8 hours from the time it's wheels up on that first flight, the clock starts ticking and it doesn't stop until the 8 hours is up. So you want to jam as many flights in there as you can. But he's got a number of things that he does pretty well here. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There goes a quick update. Magnum K.I.w.i Airlines, like I said, the great thing about Air Hauler 2 is if you set up passenger routes or something like that in the background, it means you're going to have that income that will keep your company ticking over. So if you're like me that play a lot of different career add-ons around the place, I can sort of duck in and out of the program and know that I'm not going to come back to a bankrupt company. So there we go, Magnum K.I.w.i. Get into it, boys. Anyway, hey, thanks very much for watching. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, everybody, take it easy.